Hey everybody, David Art Becker here with BeckerArt. Today I want to talk to you about the American Academy of Art. So last week I was on Facebook and I heard that the American Academy of Art will be closing. So the American Academy of Art in Chicago was the school I went to for 4 years. It was only a 2-year school, but I went four. I never wanted to leave it. I had told Irving Shapiro, my mentor, I said, I really don't want to leave the school. I want to teach. And so he said, David, go get a real working job, art job, and while you're doing that, come back and substitute classes for me. And so I thought substituting for Irving Shapiro was a pretty neat thing to be able to do. And so he gave me that opportunity. He gave me so many opportunities, unbelievable how many opportunities he had given me. But that was all because of the American Academy of Art. And like I said, I went 4 years, only a 2-year school. I got an associate's degree. Then it was sold to Catherine College, and I started teaching there in the evenings. Irving Shapiro had passed away, and by that time, and they had done evening classes. We had done evening classes, and he had given them to me while I was sick. He was started getting sick, and he said, "David, I want you to take my evening classes over." And so I did that at the American Academy of Art, and then they got rid of those, and then they sold it to Catherine College, I think, and then I heard later on, and this is when actually the American Academy of Art closed for me. They told me that many of the teachers that I had taken, like Mr. Parks, Mr. Stakey, Mr. Krajecki, Mr. Popovich, Mr. Algaminas, Mr. Smasevich, all these artists, teachers were some of the best teachers I could ever imagine having, and they let them go. They let those teachers go because they did not have a teaching degree, and now the school became a 4-year degree program where you get your bachelor's. And so that to me was like, really, they've been teaching there for so long, but they weren't, I guess, weren't accredited to being a teacher, and neither am I. I've been teaching now since 1983 from the American Academy of Art. I still don't have a teaching degree. I didn't go to school to teach, but I bet you I can teach now pretty well. I bet you probably just as good as the teachers who are accredited to teach art. And I feel that the school back then was a school that really taught artists how to be artists. Really, you worked every day and you worked your butt off to learn how to do art. And look at all the people that came out of there. When I was going there, I went there for 4 years and it was only 2 years, but the people that came out of there, I can name off at least 20 of them that became pretty darn famous. And it's just amazing all the students I went to school with and friends now. Many of them are friends, and even the teachers who are let go are very much friends to this day. And it's sad that the school closed, but like I said, it's closed for me back when they let those artists go, the teachers, and it changed it all completely because really, I got my job in advertising, and it was because of my portfolio, not because of my associate's degree. It was because of my portfolio. My portfolio showed that I could do certain things, and that's what they're looking for. And so I had gotten a really nice job at J. Walter Thompson, which was one of the biggest, second biggest, I think, in the Chicago advertising agency. And then I moved from there to Foot Cone and Belding, which is probably another one of the big ones. And so it's like, and I had no degree, no bachelor's, no, big degree, but I had a great portfolio. And so really, it was a great portfolio school. It was just a great portfolio school. I'm not sure how it was to these recent days. I always heard from the agencies though that they weren't looking for the American Academy of Art any longer because it changed so much, and they were going to other schools like the Portfolio School in Florida, and a couple other schools. The agencies were looking for more of those schools, and so that really made me sad in a way when I heard that. And so those are the days when it closed for me. That is really sad that it's closing for good. And there's never going to be American Academy of Art in Chicago anymore. That's kind of sad because that's my school. And like I said, it was probably the best 4 years of my life. And I know a lot of my friends, they think the same way. We had so much fun at the school, learned so much, and it was really amazing. Really, really amazing. So that was just one thing I want to bring across to you. I didn't want to write it all up in Facebook or anything. I thought I'll just do a video of it. It's a lot easier. I'm not a very good writer. I'm a pretty decent artist, a pretty decent teacher, and so I thought I'd just let you know what my thoughts were on the American Academy of Art closing. And for all those parents who are sending their kids to college and stuff, if you're looking for an art school, there are many out there still. There's still plenty of them out there. I'm not sure how many there are out there that were like the American Academy of Art when I went to there. I think it's not many that work like that anymore, where you're working every day, nonstop, painting and drawing, and just building your portfolio. building your portfolio so that you can then have a job as an artist, because that's what it is. If you're an artist, you have to know how to draw. Draw and paint and design and all that thing. So not up with that right now, but I would say that I would give the advice to any parent to their young children is just start them young too. We all teach classes. I know that my teachers, like Mr. Popovich and Mr. Krajewski, they're still teaching. I don't like to call him Bob Krajewski or Dale because they are still Mister to me. They were my teachers. So, so American Academy of Art closing, pretty sad, and so that just my thoughts. All right. So we'll see you on Thursday to teach you some more about art. All right. We'll talk to you then. Bye bye.